these moments where we do things that seem like superhero level. And I think that's what M. Night Shyamalan was laying out for us with Unbreakable, Glass, and what was the other one with the guy with the multiple personalities? It's like he's got 3 of these films that are like showing us, hey, you're superheroes. You can believe it. The greatest disabler of our abilities, our greatest kryptonite is doubt.
Right.
Doubt
and fear.
Yeah, doubt. And this Donda is basically my version of like a cyber, extension of my brain. Like, here's something that I'm thinking of that you can't touch, but we need to bring it into fruition. We need to manifest it. And we have to see how to use things of our past and things of our now to create our future. So it's a organization created to guarantee the future of the human race, really. I thought about even calling it Edna, because I see us all as superheroes, and Edna was the designer in The Incredibles, which is kind of almost really similar to Donda. I'm just seeing these lineups and stuff. So back straight line and put it 20 stories high. Mm-hmm. You know I'm going with it.
Yep.
And you remove the balconies. You're going to be so concerned about the idea of falling that it will make you fall.
Yep.
And that's where the superpower is, in removing the fear.
Yes.
What's the main word that you use even for fear? This is the main disease that people use in politics. It's the main fear, is it? But it's a main word. It's the disease attacking the world, because it destroys it changes your posture.
Yes.
It changes your idea.
Yeah.
It's worry.
Yeah.
Worry.
Anxiety.
Yeah,
Yes.
anxiety. That's what it is. Stress. Like, it can kill you. Yeah. So to be able to anchor and eliminate worry and say, I am walking in a righteous path, and I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about going to jail. I don't have to worry about being killed. I don't have to worry about bankruptcy. Because this is where smart aleck prayers can get you. I used to have this really smart aleck prayer. I said, God, deliver me from pain. And then he took my mom. So it's hard to hurt that much ever again. And created almost like a character, like Deadpool. I'm like Deadpool for God. You should have seen people's faces. They were like, you jumped from the 3-point line. You ran a stock by 45%. You see, think about this. You're going to split the black vote. You can't vote for that. You're only a rapper. It's like all these things that diminish me.
Yeah.
And now it's like Deadpool. Like, I came back as like a superhero. And I won't let that be the kryptonite. I won't let my own ego be my kryptonite. I won't let other people's opinions be my kryptonite. I won't let these labels that people put on me be my kryptonite. And
what did they put you on? And what did they tell you?
One of my favorite things that they did is they put me on this medication that made me gain a lot of weight. And I said, I'm not going to take this. And they said, okay, we got a medication you could take where you won't gain weight. And this shows you they were trying to kill a superhero, slowly trying to kill genius, trying to make me not feel like I could run for president, make me not feel like I can go be born in Atlanta, grow up on the south side of Chicago, go into music, go and win all these Grammys, change the sound of music and the look of stage performances, all that. Yes, that is America. That is the world currently. We've been taught that. My first superhero was Superman, and my dad was a Black Panther. But, when Disney makes Black Panther, now when you look it up, you don't see my dad protecting his neighborhood or snatching a mic out of somebody's hand while they're lying. I don't know, like father, like son right there. But you see this character that's made for Black people to idolize, that was designed by a white person and put out by a white company. So it's controlling the narrative to say, we're going to show you Harriet Tubman. We're not going to show you Nat Turner. And they do it every chance they get. Bro, you know what I'm saying that? Bernie.
Yeah.
Bernie would have won.
He would have won.
This is I wore a Trump hat. I'm saying, like, Bernie is a superhero.
Yeah.
And
he would be the perfect person to be the opposite of what Trump represents.
Yeah.
He's an anti-capitalist. He's a guy who's a social democrat.
But you know the problem? They couldn't control Bernie. Because
No, you can't control him. He's been so consistent his whole life.
And so what I'm saying is they literally kicked. If this doesn't say something, it's like they kicked the superhero. We are sick. We are sick. Abortion culture, sex culture, capitalism. We are sick. We as a people, not just the American society, the world, we are sick. And we are keeping ourselves sick. We're all responsible. Like the Black Mirror episode, we're all responsible in some way. We all play some part. Like if I go to, and I literally would have to like put my hand over that part and like click the thing I'm going to, and thinking that like I'm not a part of the bigger conglomerate, that we're all, I'm not really a part of the main problem because I'm not as bad as that guy, and I'm not looking at this part, and I'm not like, we all play a part of it, and we're all sick in some way, and the world has been designed to keep us sick. Like spatial engineering based off faith can save a world. Literally, like building will save the world. Spatial engineering, like not going to space, engineering our spaces, the amount of space that we need, the way that we interact with each other, how close we are to our loved ones, our families, how close we are to our jobs. We got to experience a lot of this. Some people, it wasn't good. Some people, it's better. They were connected with their children and their families in a whole different way. Like we're talking, this is my thing. We could talk about all of these important current issues, but one of my most genius skill sets is recognizing other geniuses and empowering them and giving them the platform. So the people that have been praying for me this whole time, for Ye to work for the kingdom, look at me right here working from the kingdom, not leaning on my ego, not leaning on anything, but leaning on God in this situation, saying, let's rise up together and show people what it's like to be Christ-like. Yeah, we fall short, you know what I mean? We need healing internationally, not just selfishly for America. America's number one. Internationally, we need healing. And I would lead. I would lead with love, dignity, the responsibility to our country, the coverage of our families, of our soldiers, and in full service to God and to the American people.